Hi everyone, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss about the topic name called Introduction to Instant Messaging. So what is the meaning of this instant messaging? So spontaneously we can send the messages to the other persons. So in between the sender and receiver we can send the messages. So this is a way of communicating among the people. So that is only known as instant messaging. So we are going to discuss the following topics here. The first one is instant messaging. What is meant by instant messaging, and then key features of an instant messaging, and instant messaging account, and then instant messaging services, creating an instant messaging account, launching Google Talk, and then signing in into your Google Talk account. So these are the topics we are going to cover here under this introduction to instant messaging. So what is meant by instant messaging? So instant messaging is a form of communication over the internet. So with the help of internet, the people can able to communicate among each other. So it offers an instantaneous transmission, that is spontaneous transmission of text-based messages from sender to receiver. So from the sender to receiver, we can send the text-based messages. Through that, we can make a communication. So most instant messaging softwares include the options for, so along with this text-based messages, we can do the following. Some of the instant messaging softwares, it will include the options for performing file transfers. File also we can transfer, audio chatting we can perform, video calling and video conferencing, and we can share the desktops also. Apart from this standard text-based messages or text chat, we can do these kind of functions also by using some of the instant messaging softwares. So the widely used, it is widely used for personal and the commercial use. Personal use also we can use it, and for a business purpose also we can use this instant messaging softwares. Unlike email, so in email, if sender sends some message, if the recipient, whether he is in offline or online, that will be the message will be sent immediately to their inbox. Whenever they open, they can able to view the content. But here in this instant messaging, it is not the case that both sender and receiver need to be in online in order to chat with each other. So unlike email, the instant messaging happens in real time, and the response from the participants can be spontaneous. That is, immediately the response should be received to the sender. Some instant messaging softwares allows the users to view messages received when they are not logged on also. So some of these instant messaging softwares, these are all called offline messages. Example for this instant messaging software is Prozix Instant Messenger. It will offer this offline messages. So to view the messages received when they are not logged on also, they can able to view the messages. So that kind of instant messaging software is Prozix Instant Messenger. So for utilizing this audio and video chat or conferencing, you need to have a microphones. So in order to do this audio chat or video chat, you should have a microphone to speak, and headsets or speakers to hear, and web cameras to view each other. Okay, so that users can talk and they can see each other also. So key features of an instant messaging software. So what are the functionalities it is supporting, or what are the key features it is having, instant messaging softwares are having? We can send the text messages to one or more persons, similar to SMS, and we can make audio calls and conferencing also. Conference calls also we can make in this instant messaging software, and video calling and video conferencing also possible, and we can do file transfers are also not limited to the documents or spreadsheets or audio files, video file. We can transfer a number of files, and message history also we can, that is, we can save the messages for the future reference. That is only known as message history. So these are the features offered by the instant messaging software. And account. Participants messaging to each other need to be signed into the same instant messaging software. So if you want to use instant messaging software, if sender is using Google Talk, the receiver also need to use the Google Talk instant messaging software only. Then only they both can able to chat with each other. So to use instant messaging software, user must have a valid instant messaging account. He need to have a valid instant messaging account. It will differ in formats. So instant messaging software accounts, it will vary according to the softwares. Some instant messaging software such as Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live Messenger use email addresses for the managing the account. So if you want to use this Yahoo Messenger and Windows Live Messenger, you need to have an email address. Okay, so if you are using Yahoo Messenger, you should have a Yahoo email account. If you want to use Google Talk instant messaging software, you should be having a Gmail account. So like that email addresses need to be there for managing your instant messaging account. Software such as Skype use standard names only. So only the username and password. If you obtain once, then you can make use of the chatting and call facilities and all in the Skype without having an email address. And instant messaging services, there are two kinds of instant messaging softwares are available. One is application based and another one is web based. Application based means we can download like a software and we can install once and we can make use of that software permanently. Web based means with the help of web browser we can open that software and we can make use of that make use the facilities which are provided by that software. That is web based. Application based instant messaging software is downloaded and it should be installed on user's computer or mobile phone or a desk laptop or anything. Okay. And some of the popular instant messaging softwares are Google Talk, Yahoo Messenger, Skype, Windows Live Messenger, Rediff Bold. These are some of the popular instant messaging softwares. Web-based instant messaging softwares is accessed using browsers like web browsers like Internet Explorer, Opera, and then Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Edge. So like that, some of the web browser softwares are going to be used in order to use this web-based instant messaging softwares. And then popular web-based instant messaging softwares are Meebo. So popular web-based instant messaging softwares are Meebo, Yahoo Messenger for the web. So Yahoo Messenger is available both for application-based and also web-based. Then MSN Web Messenger and then IMO. So these are the some of the instant messaging softwares which are used like a web-based instant messaging softwares. So now we are going to see one particular instant messaging software, that is Google Talk. Okay, creating an instant messaging account. How to create an instant messaging account in Google Talk? It is a service that provides both text and voice communication developed by Google Incorporation. Google Talk can also be used for making video calls to view updates from Gmail mailbox. So we can get the updates from the Gmail mailbox also by using this Google Talk. It is free and it is available as application based also. Application based means already we seen, that is user need to download that Google Talk and install Google Talk application to their desktop or mobiles or laptops. Web based means users can use Google Talk through a browser after signing into their Gmail account. So this is web based. So in both the ways also we can make use of this Google Talk instant messaging software. So before you start using Google Talk, a Gmail account need to be required. Okay, you need to have a Gmail account. So you need to download and install the Google Talk application from this website, that is www.google.com/talk. Prior using this going to make use of this instant messaging exercises. So how to open this Google Talk? Once you downloaded and installed in your computer, to launch Google Talk, that is to open Google Talk, you need to click on Start, Programs, Google Talk, and Google Talk you need to click. You can also double click on the Google Talk icon on the desktop if it is available. Okay, so you need to have a list of contacts that are available for a chat. Okay, so you should have a list of contacts to whom and all you want to chat. That person's contacts you need to have in order to do the chatting. So they also need to have the have this kind of software that should be installed in their system also in order to do the chatting, and also they should have a mail address also, email ID in a Gmail also. If you don't have any account, any contacts, you can add their Gmail account to your contact list by sending an invite. So you can add them add their Gmail account to your contact list by sending the invite message to them if you don't have any contacts in order to chat. Okay, so if you don't have a Gmail account already, you can create a new Gmail account. So if you don't have Gmail account already, you can create a new Gmail account. So like this, the Google Talk window will appear. So here you can see the persons who and all is available for chatting, or who and all present in online, they are using Gmail means this green color dot will be available before their contact name. So that before their username, no, it's like one solid green color symbol, no, will be available. So by using this, we can understood that the persons are using they are using in using Gmail, or they are in online. Okay, so after signing in into your Google Talk account, You should see a window similar to the one displayed below. Now the Google Talk application is ready for use. So like this one window will appear. You can do the chatting. It's ready for use. Okay. So with this we will end up the today's class. Next we will see some other topic related to this instant messaging itself.